let's do a wonderful live, which will be part story session, part what I'm busy with, and just obviously motivation. So grab your coffee, let's chat. First thing, I've been getting a lot of questions, and this has prompted me to do another live masterclass, which is how do I shop online? So I did Brave and Visible. Last year I did so well, so well. And this year I'm doing Bold and Visible because I've been working with different coaches. I've been elevating. At the moment, I'm in a beautiful coaching community with Jamie C. And then on the marketing side, Funnel Junkies. But most importantly, it has taken me a year to realize that I had the solution that so many women and men were looking for. Okay. Why do I say this? We often will look at somebody else and think, well, this is working for them, it's not going to work for me. And who do I think I am? And why would anyone listen to me? This is the most important self sabotage voice notes I had playing in my mind. And I'm sure it's happened for you too. So let's go into what it is that I'm doing and where I am. I am in beautiful Johannesburg. I am visiting my Greek sister and I am dressed up because we are going to Sandton today for a little bit of shopping and some social media work for myself. The trip is pleasure as well as work. So I'm doing some content for her business. I'm going to set up a couple of things, and there's another business that I'm working with where I'm going to be doing landing pages and a email funnel and all of those wonderful things. Why do I mention this? I mention this because this used to be the reason that was the missing link of why my other coaching retainers, my other master classes, my other self study courses did not convert and generate money. We were in the US, so I was traveling on yachts. I've upskilled. And what happened is I spent about in 3 years $20,000 on my growth and self development. Okay. Then I came back to South Africa and I was supposed to stay for a few months and go back to the US. And then I had this intuitive hit of why wait for somebody to book me for a gig? Why wait for somebody to book me for a speaking event? I can just host my own, which I did. And that turned into the SHEO workshop. Long story short, I did not make as much money as I thought I would coaching. I had to come up with various different ways to bridge the gap to my finances, even though what I was teaching was freaking golden. It helped so many people's businesses. I was helping people for free because what happened is I was stuck in this old identity of I'm a motivational coach. I can't teach business. Someone close to me even told me, why are you teaching business? You don't have a business, you're not running a business. And I don't think you should do that. Do you know what happened? I listened. Cheers. I listened. Go make yourself some coffee, get some tea because we're spilling everything. I listened, and then there was just crickets. So I was doing all of these things. And the one workshop that made me the most money, and just to reverse a little bit. So when you host events, you cover most of it because firstly you are starting out, okay, so nobody's backing you, sponsors are nowhere, so I had savings and I used savings to fund the first event. Brilliant, wonderful. Then I got a partner, collaborated, wonderful. We hosted a couple of more. I did the annual one in April, and then things just felt off with that business. and I left it. I trusted my intuition. Myself and Alethea were both personally going through a lot, and I know that it's going to pick up soon, but you first have to clean your own house. Listen to me. You first have to clean your own house. We will often jump from the one thing to the next thing to the next thing. So, fast forward to today. I am now helping people with their businesses. Yes, me, your motivational coach, the person that's able to motivate, encourage, and cheer for somebody, is now helping other people scale. I'm helping people land brand deals. I'm helping people to show up in a wonderful way. Hello, I see some wonderful, beautiful age angel numbers here. And if you have any questions, just drop them too. Hello, Valentina. But for me, I want to ask you one quick question. Okay, if you are watching the replay, okay, still drop it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer it. What has somebody told you that you shouldn't be doing, but you know you have a gut instinct that you should be doing? Any Cubans? No. So I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa at the moment, and I am going to be back in the US soon. So unfortunately, no Cubans yet. But if there are Cubans on the live replay, just reach out to your wonderful friend over here. But if I had enough self-belief, if I had enough confidence, I would have stayed in that niche and I would have catapulted. I would have showed up for my business. I would have had programs and master classes that sold out. I am in Johannesburg because I manifested. I'm a big believer in vision boards. It's my Greek sister's birthday, but I also wanted to come and offset the costs because things cost money. And then I got another intuitive hit because so many people were still DMing me. Bernie, how do you show up online? Bernie, how are you doing this? Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me know where you are watching from. And then I just went, okay, we're going to host a masterclass and I'm going to show women how to become bold and visible because that is what I wish I had. And this is for anyone. And this is the little tool that I want to leave with you is number one, you have to believe in your dream first. Nobody is going to give you the life that you want. I am sitting here in Johannesburg. I have been able to fund the trip, get the trip paid because I found a client that would pay me for my services. Is she my friend? Yes. But she's the most supportive person. And at the end of the day, this is another thing that we do to block our money. And thanks to Jamie C. And what I will do is I will link my affiliate link to sign up for Jamie C so that you can elevate if that's something that you want and you want to be called to. And then I'm going to drop my Instagram handle and you can follow me there and then get on board the, what is it, the become, how to become bold and visible for the women on you. But money blocks are such a real thing because, yeah, I have a friend who needs help with social media. And I'm like, no, don't pay me, don't pay me. What am I doing? I'm blocking the money. My services are meant to be paid. Your services are meant to be paid. We all have something that we can do to show and teach somebody, and they will pay us for us. They will pay us for it. So, number one, okay? Write down what somebody told you that you can't do and go and do it. Figure out a way to do it. Number two, if you could be doing anything and money was not an issue, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Because for me, what I'm doing is I am wanting to empower as many women as possible worldwide to show them how powerful they are and show up the way that they are meant to and show them how special they are. I do have the occasional male client, but my mindset is more for people. Okay, my mindset is more for people to just go, look here. Let me just move this away from my head. If you have a question, you can just drop it there. I'm also just, we just follow the prompts of what tech tells us to do. But if I had waited for the right time to do something, I would have never accomplished what I have. And has there been setbacks? Yes. Have I failed at some stuff? Yes. But the more I do it, the more I skill up, the more I level up, the more I realize I always had these skills and resources. And I used to have friends that nudged me, Bernie, you should just like do content. Bernie, you're good with social media. I did not see that until now. Bernie, you're good at business. I help so many people with their businesses. Let me take this off. I help so many people set up their businesses, start their businesses from nothing. And I didn't think that was a business. I'm also in South Africa, another money block. I didn't think that I could get international clients. What happened? I didn't get international clients. The bottom line is our mind and our subconscious is so powerful that we can achieve anything and everything that we want. So, as I end off, I would like to leave you with a few. Hello, I'd like to leave you with some tools of what you can do to become self confident the way I have. Okay, number one, we are so afraid of what people think. Meanwhile, people will watch us, not comment, not say anything, but we will help them. So, by you not sharing your message, and I said this to a one on one client recently, I said, by you not sharing your message, you are blocking someone's breakthrough. You are blocking somebody because you literally have the tools that they need to succeed. Number two, what is the worst that can happen is something I used to think. What if nobody comes on the live? What if no one comments? What if I don't make the sale? And I did a short little video on it with on Instagram. I don't think it's on YouTube, where I said we all have this what if situations, but what if it works out? What if things happen for me? And all you have to do is show up in that way. And then number three, go out and get something to call in what you want. So I've got this beautiful, beautiful envelope journal. It's from the Turquoise Muse. And this is now the little story time. Look how beautiful this is. She does these papers and stuff handwritten. So I had this, and she gave it to me in April. And only this month did I write in it because it was so pretty. I didn't feel like messing it up by writing in it. Okay, I see ya. It's so true. Yes, we overthink things, and at the end of the day, the best thing that can happen, and this is what I want you to start thinking, the best thing that can happen is it works out for you. And then we also have, what is this? Luke. I think Luke is feeling a little bit sick. I hope you feel better. Maybe you should go and get some rest and not be on YouTube. Get some medicine. But I write down in here all of the big things that I want. And I want you to go and write down all of the big things that you want. And if you really want to call it in and you have access to ChatGTP, one of the meta things, or Gemini or Claude, whatever you use, I want you to use this prompt. I would like to achieve the goal and write down or voice note whatever it is that you want for my business or to start a business. Write it down as if it's done and then give me the steps to follow. It will blow your mind when you see that it is done and get the tools of how to get it done, and you'll see how simple it is. We are every single day using things. I've got a candle, I've got a bottle of water, I've got my planner, I've got some work, I'm using a microphone, I've got a cup, I've got coffee in here. Someone sold this to us. And the biggest thing that I wish I had taught myself or signed up for first before all of the coaching with Amy Porterfield, Brandon Bouchard, Mel Robbins, Gina Kucha, who is it, Kathleen Cameron, and now Jamie C, was marketing, how to market yourself, because we need to sell. It is so simple for us. So we've got Take a Lot, and I know the world's got various things. So it's Take a Lot, Amazon, Bash, is it Sheen, Cheyenne, and what is the other one? I forget now. But wherever you are in the world, if I had to go and tell you, I'm using this wireless microphone, and this is the three reasons why you should use it, and here's my link, you would go to it. Why do we struggle with our own offers? Because we haven't learned how to become bold and visible online. So, if you're wanting more information on that, I'm going to drop my Instagram handle and my email. No spammers. I'm not giving you permission to spam me. Okay. I don't need somebody selling me something or offering me something. I'm wanting to offer the solution. So all you have to do is just email me or DM me. The email I'll drop in below, but my Instagram handle is basically the same, at your motivational coach. DM the word become. Hopefully, in a couple of days, my landing page for that specific masterclass, because I'm going to use it as an evergreen content, is going to be live. So you can purchase this after you see this. And if you are feeling called just to become and understand yourself more, because I will always pay for a coach. I am in 3 different communities. I will pay, I want to level up, I'm taking you with me. But join Jamie C's The Broadcast Room. It is amazing. I'm going to drop my affiliate down below in the show notes too. But with that, go out and have a beautiful day. And thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are on live, and remember, it's going to work out for you. You just have to show up. Bye for now. Thank you so much. Please go out and do the scary thing, because the best thing that can happen is you will help somebody. I am going to change. I am changing the world one video, one post at a time. This is what I want. You could want to become a professional football player or soccer player. You could want to start your own business. You could want to write your first book. Go out and do it. The only thing that is stopping you is the fear of what people will think. But what if they support you? The fear that you don't think you're capable. The only way you become capable is by doing. And number three, thinking it won't work out. And most of the time, it does.